Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And already we're underway here.
Rice. Aimed beyond the defence. And that was very necessary.
Solanke.
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There's the shot!
Saliba
Gets good distance on it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically accomplished at that age. But he's got the passing and dribbling skills to be trusted. And I think everybody is on board with that already.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
And here's Mbappe, and here's Mbappe. Zaire-Emery picks it up out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Palmer.
Lovely feet. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Chance! Goal! England!
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Olise, and here's Mbappe.
Takes a shot! We've got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Played back in. He's got away.
And that is out of play.
the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Kane, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Camavinga attempts a clearance. Played out to the right. Back towards the middle. Oh, well played, well played. France are looking to go forward now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Thuram. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a promising position. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Hernandez. That is Conte. Chooses to go cross-field. Looking for the run. Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Rice. Now it's Kane. Backward it goes. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Palmer. Looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. And it's Palmer. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball.
Great chance! Goal, England! And they've got their lead back.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
England go. And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
England are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Colwill.
There they go, hunting again.
Camavinga. Quality ball. Thuram. And here's Zaire Emery. Thuram! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Palmer. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. Conte. Stones promptly onto that, and that is that. Palmer.
He is through here.
Palmer. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Now it's Bellingham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bellingham is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Alexander-Arnold is eyeing up his options in the middle. Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Can he latch on to this? Yehi. Solanke is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. So we've reached the hour mark. Yehi gets across to intercept that. England have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
It's a good
11,
35 yards
10,
out, this.
Le numéro 9, le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 24, le numéro
And here's
7,
Foden,
le numéro 12.
and it's
Le numéro
Alexander-Arnold.
4. Attention, changement.
And here's Solanke. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Watkins. Saliba. Oh, real chance to break. Now that's well seen too. Dembele. And here's Doué. Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Watkins engages and forces him off the ball. Hernandez. And it's Rice. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Gahey ticks it up from the goal kick. Jordan Henderson for Rashford. And here's Solanke. He has found the way through. And it's lofted through here.
Can he finish? It's in!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
England take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now, can they get him away? Dembele. And here's Doué. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Solanke, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Dembele. Oh, super!
And the finish!
Kolomuani's cross.
Up he goes! Yes! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 18.
So, time for
Le numéro
changes
25.
on both sides, actually.
À leur place, le
France
numéro 26.
give themselves a chance
Le numéro
of a
8.
fairy tale
Changement.
finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Dembele did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. I think we're just about done here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well
Il y aura
stopped.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
And here's Kolomuani. Gallagher. That's an imaginative pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Dembele going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's a super give and go. Doué's cross. And that will be the final act. England can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Solanke claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Chers spectateurs,
So there it is. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And here's Ramos. Tries to pass it through. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. And it's Mendes. Threads one in. And this is Dembele. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
He's in a great position here, and he's had a hit. Now that is commitment to the cause.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Koundé getting this one clear, and it's been given away. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Elise. Oh, it's Dembele. Camavinga. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Thuram, and it's Camavinga. And he's forced to go back. Swung over. So we're still where we started right now. Dembele. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There's a quick free kick. Kvaratskhelia turns and goes back. Vitinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a good ball. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Off the post! And the ball's coming. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Now it's Dembele. And that has left him in a heap. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. Delivers the ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. João Neves. João Neves takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he was quick to react. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And here's Dembele. Dembele plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. He shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again! They want to be quick to recover this. It requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. And this is Dembele. Gonzalo Ramos. Mignon gets rid without sophistication. Looking for options for movement. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Ramos. Camavinga. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Dembele.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Hernandez. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated. Quickly taken. Aimed beyond the defence. Fabian Ruiz. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Opts for safety. Thuram is herring after that one. Ah, that's a fine interception. Gonzalo Ramos is being harried and hassled. Well, and a chance! And he's following up! It's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away.
And the shot! And it's in! 2 up now,
And they are cruising. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now he's got space here. That's good vision. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's some tries a shot! In for the pieces! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. This is the time you need that pace.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Doué. And here's Dembele. Mendes looking to hit the byline here. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, un petit message pour vous rappeler de ne pas hésiter avant, pendant et après ce match à offrir votre contribution au programme caritatif Football pour tous.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Out towards the flank. Chouameni deals with that comfortably. Now it's Thuram.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Havertz.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Good ball, good take. And he's there to clear it. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Olise. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Madueke charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now there's a fine ball. Now can he... Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Passing nice and neat. And the shot! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Odegaard has a look and plays it forward. Timber. Looking for the run. Succumbs to the pressure. Upamecano. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively. and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Zubimendi, spread it left. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Koundé. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Not the most convincing of passes. Ødegaard. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hernandez. Chips it through. Gabriel. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good running with the ball. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal take the lead. Driving on and making good progress. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Here we go again then. Gabriel. Now Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this? Chouameni. And it's Hernandez. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. And now a sudden chance to counter. Madueke. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. Upamecano gets it clear. Olise, searching pass he's played there. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The shot! It's there!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Dembele! A potential goal of the season contender. If only.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 20. Le numéro 12. Le numéro 24.
Excellent challenge there,
Attention,
uncompromising.
changement.
France finding their passes. Pass is just off target. Now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? It's come to nothing. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Zubimendi for Merino.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Timber looking to run onto it. Just too much on that. And that was very necessary. Barcola. Martinelli. Looking for options for movement. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out wide. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Danger averted for now. Upamecano. Hernandez threads one in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking to play him in. Timber does really well there. He is strong.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
À leur place.
Now it's Barcola.
Le numéro 15. Changement.
There's a searching pass. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. That should get the job done. He's found some space. Quality ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's White. And he was alert to it. Knocks it into space. Now it's Kolo Muani. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! Off the post! Martinelli. Rabiot. Eze. Hernandez gets a foot in here. Chips it through. Now it's, can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it.
Zubimendi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And there's green grass ahead of him. Gabriel Jesus puts his foot on the...
It's Gabriel Jesus!
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. Mignon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. He has spurned it.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Arsenal got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable.